About half of the VeggieTales stories that I've written have been based on Bible stories. The other half have been based on anything from Star Trek to Batman to just completely original.
So we mix up the type of stories that we tell, but always at the center of that is a biblical worldview and the assumption that there's a God who made us and who loves us and who wants a relationship with us.
You start out with some really silly stories and silly ideas, but it always comes back to underneath that, what's the message we're trying to tell.
We're trying here at Big Idea to incorporate those messages and those lessons into stories that really have an impact on kids.
In addition to telling great Bible stories or teaching values from the Bible, the shows have just a lot of energy, a lot of fun, a lot of music, and they're just thoroughly entertaining.
It's Spanish gold for all tonight, and Spaniards wait to see the sight, our flag unfurled with black and white. It's Spanish gold for all tonight.
Pirates Who Don't Do Anything isn't a Bible story like Jonah was, but what it is a parable. It's a demonstration of an important principle about God calling us into adventure.
We had had a ton of fun with these three characters, Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, who of course were all over, the Jonah movie. So I took these three characters and said, okay, what if we sent them on their own, like, pirate adventure? Well, that could be fun, but they're the pirates who don't do anything. So what do they do?
Yo ho, heroes, standing in the gap. Where'd you put the map? Take another nap. Yo ho, heroes, strike a better path. That's the way it goes. Yo, I'm seeing no heroes.
The film has a great message about being a real hero. And a true hero is a person who, no matter what hard the circumstances are, he will always do what's right.
There's not anything particularly heroic about George, Sedgwick, and Elliot, who are cabin boys working in this pirate-themed restaurant. But as they get called into adventure, they overcome their fears. Elliot's afraid of everything. Sedgwick is lazy, he doesn't feel like doing anything, and George just doesn't have a backbone, and that's what keeps them from being heroes.
All they can aspire to is just playing a role on this tiny little stage. And what we're saying is, no, God has something for you that's much bigger than that. He's calling them into an epic adventure, which is much bigger than anything they imagined. The film is full of really symbols for different principles. So in the case of these three pirates, the easiest thing would be, for them to just become stars in the show and become big stars and get everything they want. For the case of the princess, the easiest thing would be for that help seeker to just go get her dad, bring him in a hurry, save the day. What God wants for us is to do the hard work of character building.
You are a princess, and this inn is full of treacherous pirates.
Yes, thank you, Willery. But my brother's life may be at stake. Even princesses can do what's right.
Princess Eloise had an unwavering confidence that her father, the king, would provide for her, would be there for her.
She's not the star of the film, but she's a really good model for how you live selflessly.
So this idea that not being afraid to do what's right, that's what makes you a hero.
She knows that her father has given her whatever help she needs to go save her brother.
When she recalls, I'm in trouble, I need help, I'm gonna go get the help seeker, she doesn't even inquire as to what the help seeker is.
Milady? What is it?
It's from my father, his own creation. He said I was to use it only in the gravest of circumstances.
I'd say this qualifies, but what does it do?
It's a help seeker.
The help seeker is that tap on the shoulder. And the three pirates have their own course. And then suddenly, garbage truck, bing, 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 bing. It's a metal ball. Well, the metal ball brings a completely different plan, which isn't what they want, but it's absolutely what they need. We are, broken, weak people that are called into adventure, by an amazing God, and then given everything we need to accomplish that. And that we can be the heroes that we've always wanted to be. That's really what the story is about.
A little help? Ouch. Time to go home. Uh-oh.